The secret to lovely curls. Welcome to my channel, Money Magnet. Hi everyone. So I've been getting many compliments on how I do my hair and how I achieve my bouncy curls full of volume and texture. Anyways, I started by braiding my hair the previous night. I did shower the night before and I waited for my hair to semi-dry. And then I braided it. And, well, the next day it's kind of wavy, as you can see. That is key to obtaining the look that I will be sharing with you guys at the end. I'm just giving it a light brush here because to remove any, if there is any small tangles in between. Again, my hair is kind of wavy already, so I just began by grabbing small strands. Sorry, I get carried away. Thin strands of hair, not too thick, and I get my curling iron. And you curl inward. All the strands, the top layer, the very top of your head, you curl inward. I'm counting 30 seconds. You already know how this goes, the waiting game. I'm almost, there we go. That's 30. Release. Yay, nice bouncy curl. Okay. And then again, you pick up another strand, maybe about a finger space in between. You curl inward. Again, inward. That is key to the very top layer, inward. And again, we go with 30 seconds. Drop it low. Release, and then you get another one. Another strand of hair, again, all the way to the top. And we hold, we count, we let go. And little by little, we are forming our look. So, there we go. Again, all the way to the top. I exercise every time that I get a chance to, ever since I was able to start working out again. So why not exercise while doing your hair, exercise while you're brushing your teeth, exercise while you're cooking. Exercise, exercise, exercise. It just gets me motivated. It gets me going. I love it. It makes me feel good inside and out. So why not? Right here, if you see, I only curled about half of it. I'm sorry if it goes too fast. But that one right there by my face, to shape my face, I only curled like about half of it. And that's because you gotta kind of play around with it and see, you know, what haircut you have and where it's gonna fall and how much you need to curl. I already know, so. On the second layer, I'm only going in to the curl. I'm only curling about halfway, and that is because you want your curls to blend in, you know. So in order for them to blend in, I would say more of a perfect look, start your curl from the second layer where the first one ends. See, I'm not curling it fully, and at the very end it's just the tip, and it goes outward. The very last layer, it goes outward. Again, curl outward. And just the very tip. The ones in between, you can go back because you will have some strands sometimes, like in this case, some extras. The very top ones, I always go inward, and the ones in between, I go outward. Why? Because I just realized it gives it a better look. You could go all inward, you could go all outward. It's up to you, but I'm just sharing with you guys what has worked for me and what makes my hair look the way that it does when I go out and get all dolled up, and you know. And we're just gonna keep curling. And see, that's the very bottom, the very, very last layer. That's the one that you curl outward. And it's just the very tip, as you can see. See? Just the very tip. I also made this video because sometimes we tend to be on the low side, or our self-esteem kind of comes down, and one of the easiest way to lift up that energy and, you know, just get an extra boost on it, on your self-esteem, is do your hair. For the ladies, do your hair and throw on some makeup. You know, it helps you. It just gets you in a better mood. You go from 1 to 10. Feeling wonderful. Don't throw yourself out to, you know, throwing negative comments at yourself like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that about me. No. Don't discourage yourself. On the contrary, encourage yourself to love yourself every day. Okay, so again, an easy boost of energy is just doing your hair. Look pretty, feel pretty in the inside and out, you know. Right here, I'm just, I don't know, wiggle, wobble, wobble, whatever that song is. I get bored. I'm human. What can I say? You gotta enjoy life, man. It's too short to not enjoy it at the most. So we're almost done. Bear in. Hang in there with me. We're almost done. We're almost done, and I think I'm like probably gonna hit like 7 minutes. I did do this video fast forward because I didn't want to have you guys here for like half an hour. But it approximately took me about 20 minutes to obtain the whole look, to curl my whole hair, which to me is totally awesome, just because it cuts my curling time, I would say about half the time, probably even longer, because when I was in high school, I remember it used to take me like 2 hours and a half to curl my hair, and my hair has always pretty much been the same length. If you don't have your hair in layers, because I have my hair in layers, and yes, I do cut my own hair. If you don't have your hair in layers, though, it's one full length, you can still create somewhat of this look. You would have to just do your own layers, and by that, you would start at the very top, and you would curl all the way to the very top, and then you would go into this, you would divide your hair and go into like would be the second layer, and you would just curl that more. I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't want to confuse you, but I'm pretty sure you understand what I'm telling you. Pretty much you just have to keep curling, you know, at the top obviously the most, and then slowly decrease the amount that you curl until you get to the very bottom, and that's just going to be the very tip. And I can tell you, you could do it because I've had my hair in full length before, and that's when I discovered this technique, and it made my hair look like if I had different length, and it was all just one. So it works, I know. And yeah, if you saw that thin layer, that thin strand of hair that I just grabbed previously to this one, the thinner your strands, the more exotic, there I go with the exercise again, the more exotic your curl would be. But yes, it will definitely take you longer if you do thinner curls, but believe me, it looks beautiful when you do that too, and you do the thin curls. And then again, the very top layer all the way inward. And then we go into like the second layer, and it's only about halfway. Again, we're trying to make the curls meet so that they blend in. We're almost done. And then again, like the third layer, see, every time I curl less and less of it. I do apologize if the video is kind of long, but you know, I want you guys to get an idea of which ones are the ones that I do inward and which ones are the ones that I do outward, because it does make a difference on the look. It makes a difference how you hold your curling iron. It makes a difference if you go inward, if you go outward, if you hold it diagonal. It makes a difference, trust me. I know. I've been doing my hair since I was like, I don't know, I want to say 8 or 9. And I don't put hairspray and I don't put mousse in my hair. And my curls will like last me 2 days. As a matter of fact, the second day, my curls blend in even more. And they seem to get like a thicker curl, a bigger, thicker curl look. And I just like it because it reminds me of like the beachy wave curls. So I don't have to do my hair the next day. It's pretty cool. It's a moment of silence. I get bored sometimes. Don't judge me, I'm only human. Let's see there. Whoa, I'm too low on the camera, but there you can see. Every time we curl less. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Sha la 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 la. Almost done. I think you can see this one coming up a little better. Maybe it's more detailed on how I curl the one like right next to my face. Let's see, I don't know if you can see there. I want to try to go up as high as I could, but like I said, I already know my hair, so I already know how much I have to go up or how much to go in or outward. Yeah. Shalala, shalala. That's my word, shalala. See this one right here. You see, I left a piece about, I don't know if it was halfway. I want to say maybe a little less, maybe a little more. But see, it goes with my face, so I don't end up with like an extra small curl and then it doesn't look right. It has to go with your face, the shape of your face. So just play around with it, you know, and you'll get it. I'm sure you will. This one I went outward. Again, you will see in the end of the video the curls just fall in place perfectly. It's like you get your flawless curls. Lovely, flawless curls. And in no time, like I said, this cuts your curling time about halfway. About half the time, I should say. And we're done. Beautiful curls. Lovely curls. I love my hair. What can I say? So now that you're all dolled up, you know, like I had mentioned before, I don't know, throw on some makeup, you know, throw on a nice gown if you're gonna go out, or just add to it if you want to. I'm not a huge fan of makeup personally, but I'll throw on some lipstick or something. Do whatever you want with your hair after it's curled, you know, show it off. Flaunt it. Flaunt it, flaunt it. It's out there. Who cannot You know, who can miss these curls? You can't miss curls like these. They're just very attention calling. See, I told you they would fall perfectly in place. They blend in, and you cannot tell that you only curled half of it. Beautiful. Well, that's what people say when they see my hair. They say, your hair is so beautiful. I say, thank you. It's just so you can see that the curls are there in perfect place in all directions. See the very tips. They look nice.